How's it going, everybody? My name is Ben Anderson, and I am the founder of Icelantic Skis. We are a Colorado-based ski company, but I'm not here to talk to you about skiing. I am here to talk to you about golf and my experience with Wedgewood. Growing up, I never really considered myself a golfer. I always considered myself a skier. It was what I grew up doing. It was my biggest passion, and now it's turned into my livelihood. But I never really considered myself much of a golfer. And that wasn't for lack of opportunity. My family golfs, my friends golf, so many people in my life love golfing. But every time I'd go out, I just wouldn't have too much fun just because I wasn't consistent. I'd drive it well every once in a while and I could putt okay, but my iron game was just terrible. So everything changed when I got my first Wedgewood. I had a buddy who heard about the brand, looked into it a little bit more, and ended up gifting me the 7-iron version of the Wedgewood. And from the moment at first I got it, I was like, what is this thing? Like, it looks so weird. I just didn't know what to think. But then I got it out on the course and I couldn't believe I was just using it on some different par threes and 150 yards out or whatever it was, and I couldn't believe the consistency. I mean, I was just dropping shots. My friends were blown away. They're like, what is this? I'm like, it's this Wedgewood. So we would all get excited and have a good shot, and I'd be yelling at people, would be like, Wedgewood, just yelling it, celebrating. And to the point, it became such a pivotal part to my game. I got so nervous that if I ever lost this club, my game would be ruined. I mean, I was truly using it for 80% of my shots. I would use it when I'm 200 yards out. I'd use it when I was 50 yards out and just kind of practice different, how hard I was hitting the ball. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. So it's been my go-to club for the last 4 or 5 years. But now I decided to go and check out the brand for some reason this summer, and I saw that Wedgewood was making an entire collection now. So they are making a club, everything from, I think, a lob wedge all the way up to a driver and everywhere in between. So I ended up investing and getting myself the whole set, from sand wedge up to the 3-wood and even the driver, and I cannot be more surprised and excited about the results. I have been having the most fun I ever have playing golf this summer, and it's because I'm not intimidated by any shot. My consistency from starting at the tee box all the way up to, chipping it onto the green has been consistent. I started getting consistent pars. I mean, I had not had a par in the last, I don't even know, 10, 15 rounds. I don't even know. I probably had less than 10 pars my entire life before I got these. And now on my first round, I had 4 pars. I've been blown away. So, yeah, if your iron game isn't the strongest and you're just looking at creating a more consistent, quality shot and really making the game of golf more fun, go get yourself some Wedgewoods. I just recommend maybe starting with that 7-iron. Get it, feel it out, see how you like how it swings, see the consistency for yourself, and then from there you can continue to build the collection. But overall, I couldn't recommend them higher. It's truly changed my game, and let's give it a shot. Right on the green. Wedgewood!